Hello. Have you ever heard the term, it's always darkest before the dawn? If you're in business for yourself and you've ever experienced a difficult time, I'm here to say to you, you're not alone. You may have heard the phrase, it's always darkest before the dawn, or the breakdown always happens before the breakthrough. These phrases are intended to provide you with some comfort. I know it may not feel it in the moment, and that's their intention. In other words, don't give up during the hard times because the good times are just around the corner. The dawn is always darkest before the dawn. And what I want to share with you is some signs so that you know you're just about to go through a breakthrough, or the dawn or the light is going to shine, and so that you can get through to the good side faster. But you can learn what you need to learn in the dark times so that you don't get here again and you can move forward faster. That's my intention with this video today. So we've all had times in our lives when we were pushing through, gosh, just pushing through, and then something broke down, right? I know I have. It could be something like getting fired, getting sick, being in an accident. It doesn't have to be that big, thank goodness. It can also be something smaller, a stumble, a client firing you, a job opportunity not happening. There's multiple other things that will get you to be aware that maybe you're not on the right path for you. There's still breakdowns, and they happen before the breakthrough. Here are the signs. You're going to experience the emotion of boredom, fatigue, frustration, anger, perhaps tiredness, and they all happen just before the breakthrough. Yay, it's a celebration. It doesn't feel it in the moment, I'm going to tell you. My clients are not happy when I tell them this. Yay, I'm glad you're feeling frustrated. You're about to have a breakthrough. They don't appreciate it in the moment. They appreciate it after, but not in the moment. I'm going to tell you. So pay attention, but here's the thing I want you to do is pay attention to your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings, because they're all indicators of what your unconscious mind is attempting to get your conscious mind to hear and to understand. Oprah talks about it as the intuition, the whisper of intuition. And if we don't pay attention to that, it's the pebble on the window. And if we fail to pay attention to that, it becomes the brick through the window. And if we really fail to pay attention to that, then it becomes the house falling on you, as in the Wizard of Oz, and somebody comes along and takes your shoes, like they did with the witch. Now, I want to go back and talk to you about your emotions and why they're indicators from your unconscious mind to pay attention to what's going on around you. When you're experiencing these negative emotions of boredom, fatigue, frustration, anger, tiredness, they're symptoms and warnings saying that, okay, something's about to happen. This is the breakdown and something's not working. Pay attention to what's going on. What thoughts are you getting? What feelings are you having? What's happening in front of you? Are you working with the clients that you should be working with, or should you be leveling up by now? Are you in the right business for you? Maybe if nothing is working in the business that you're in, it's a sign that you're in the breakdown before the breakthrough. The breakthrough could be something as simple as, maybe this is not the right path. If this is continuing to be hard, maybe I'm going about it wrong, or maybe I need to do something differently. I'm going to share with you. In October of 2014, I experienced the biggest breakdown of my business career. And what happened is I was tired. I wasn't paying attention to what my body needed. I thought I knew better, and I didn't pay any attention. Now, I would tell you, if you were working with me or I saw you and I wanted to tell you what to do, I would tell you that you need to pay attention to the whisper, the pebble, the brick. But I wasn't doing that because I didn't think it was a problem. I was so far in the jar of mayonnaise, I couldn't read the label on the outside of the bottle. And so I kept pushing through. And what ended up happening is I became more tired, more overwhelmed, more frustrated, more angry with people. And my reactions weren't nice. I annoyed a lot of people. I had some amazing referral partners and we were doing things together. And I got so annoyed with each one of them that they left. They didn't want to have anything else to do with me. They stopped inviting me to events. I was hosting an event and that had been sponsored, and I completely forgot to acknowledge and thank one of the major sponsors of the event. They stopped talking to me. I continued on and brought these feelings and these negative emotions into my business practice, and clients left. Who wants to work with a coach who's annoyed and angry and frustrated and snippy? I wouldn't. Would you? So my business blew up. The referrals stopped coming. The sponsors weren't talking to me, and my clients had fired me. I was panicking. I was spiraling. And I did a really good thing at the time. I thought I was doing a really good job. I just blamed everybody else. I was the victim. It couldn't possibly be me. Oh no, I was the victim. I look back and I think, oh goodness. When you know better, you do better, right? So with the clarity of hindsight, I can see how I caused my business to implode way back in October of 2014. Not everybody else. There was one common denominator, and it was me. So, and because of that event, my path changed. I went and took the courses in neuro-linguistic programming and hypnotherapy and got tools that helped me. And in turn, these are the tools that I use to help my clients today. So I want you to be aware of your own emotions and your signs and your indicators of when you might be possibly going through a breakdown so that you can stop it before you get out of whack like I did, or out of balance like I did, and cause further damage. So being aware of these symptoms are going to help you to identify them, to pay attention to what your unconscious mind, your intuition is trying to get your attention with. These feelings of these emotions, these feelings of boredom, frustration, anger, fatigue, tiredness, they all happen right before a breakthrough. So if you're experiencing them, stop. It's time to reassess. Focus on what you want. Why are you doing what you're doing? Maybe you need to take a different path. Maybe you need to stop pushing the rock up the hill like Sisyphus did in the Greek myth. Keep pushing the rock up the hill, only to have it fall back down and rock up the hill. If you feel like that's what you're doing, then you're probably doing something wrong. You're in the darkness right before the dawn. You're in the breakdown right before the breakthrough. So I want this to be your guiding light so that you draw awareness to your actions, your emotions, your feelings, so that you can break through faster and get to the other side without blowing up your business like I did. I'm very happy now on the other side that I am working with clients in a different way. And I can now see with the wisdom of hindsight that I wouldn't have wanted to continue the business coaching that I was doing before. I'm happy now to do the business coaching plus the work that I'm doing, the change mindset coaching that I'm doing today. And so I consider it a good thing. October of 2014, I did not think it was a good thing. Today, or actually within a year, I did realize that I was in a better place and I did break through. So here's your guiding light. It's time to get out of the darkness before the dawn. Thanks for listening and watching. My name is Suzanne Longstreet, and I'm a master NLP coach and master hypnotherapist.